Hello everybody, this is Sonya. I'm in Australia. I'm a little bit stressed out today, trying to get myself in a position where I can show you this, what I've been working on, without a shadow, but I can't do it, so I'm really sorry about the shadow. Nat Williams has put up a video where Don, I think the lady's name is, who is String and Scissors, has challenged her to make either a journal or some journal pages with using old books and for paper and things that you get from the op shops and stuff like that. There's a lot of different rules, and you know, she challenged Nat, and Nat said it was out there for anybody that wanted to have a go. So I thought I'll have a go because it give me something to do. In amongst the heat and the smoke and stuff. Anyway, so yesterday I did the videos on how I started this, but I'm afraid that they didn't work very good because I had the camera in the wrong place. But anyway, so I'm going to start today. I'm going to show you what I've been doing so far. Now, I've taken the inside out of this book here, and Nat shows you how to do that little one that she's put up. So you could go over to that, watch her do that. This is one that I did a while back, and I thought the size of it was really good, and it was an Enid Blyton one, so I'm going to use this. I probably will put a few bits and pieces on it, but it's old and it's not in too bad a nick, okay? It's not too bad a nick, but the pages in it were really thick and they were not good enough to use. It's got a little bit of wear on the edges, but I don't know if I'm going to worry too much about that. So that's the cover that I'm going to use, and I've got that, measured that to be, the pages are going to have to be 7.5 by 4 3/4. So I've cut out some pages, and I've got these out of books that I have collected up. And these are out of some learning music kids books, this one. So they're ready to do, and just a few bits, not a lot there, but what I did yesterday, and I'll show you how I did this, was I've covered them with gesso, and I've put a piece in here to reinforce the spine of it, because they've got holes and I needed to reinforce the spine, so I've put another piece up there. Now I can see there that that's starting to move, but it will be alright because that bit there's there to fix that. Right, so these are still the heavy pages. They're really heavy pages, these ones. These are out of a different book, actually. These are really good pages. These are out of a harmony book, the Theory and Practice of Harmony. So this is so therefore I've got these two pages here, then I've reinforced them, and then they go in, and I've got to finish that. And then I did this one, and I've reinforced that with this other book page, and it was sort of a yellowy, goldy colour, so that was good. So I've got pockets in here, in this one, and pockets, put stuff in. So I thought that was good, because you're reinforcing it and you're using something else to, as a pocket. And then I did a little envelope last night before I went to bed. Has dried now, so that's good. I did have something now. I have actually put in there a piece of paper that somebody sent me, or I got from somewhere, and this has got written on it about Elizabeth Barrett Browning's poetry and that in there. So that's just a little nice old piece of paper. It's a bit fragile, so I'm going to put it in the pocket, and maybe people want to write on it or something. It's that's what that's for. But I just made that pocket, and then I just collaged some flowers there together, and then leaves, and then I put a bit of Mod Podger and put a bit of lace to reinforce the top and the bottom, because I just worry about that not being, because when you bend things, they're like this, they sort of tend to come away a bit. Now this has got a bit of really old lace on it that I've collected up. I didn't stick down exactly, but you know what? I think it might leave it like that because, I just might leave it like that and see when it's sewn in and the signature's sewn in, it's going to be fine. It's all going to work like that. So I'm going to have it like this, okay? If you understand. So I'm going to just do a couple more pages because I need to do some more, but I imagine I'm going to have to reinforce some of them. These ones I don't think I will. They're not going to have to be reinforced. These ones here I did because, yes, because they got the holes in them. They come out of the book, so they got the holes in them. That's why I did that. I'm going to do a 3-hole pamphlet stitch, but I won't be able to line up every one of these exactly. I was trying to do that to make sure that lined up with that, but it doesn't. See, there's a hole. They're not in line with one another, so I'm not going to be able to do that, but I probably will use this as a guide and we'll see what happens, because I want to put one of these, at least one of these pages in each signature, and I'm actually going to do 3 signatures, so that was something different that I don't usually do. But this paper here, I want to see what I want to do with this today, these pages. So, because it's got a fair bit of space on there for you to write on, so I suppose if I put some gesso on it, it won't take long to dry, because it's only very early in the morning, but it's only 36 degrees or something, I don't know. It's not good, it's quite scary really, the temperature. But anyway, I'll do a little bit of painting here, a bit of gesso, carefully, so that I'm meant to use the pot carefully. I'm going to. So one of these pages, I'm not putting them in as you can see, I'm going to do them as I go, decorating them as I go. So what I think, to myself, this has got to flow through really good, all these papers. And of course the colour is really nice. Might just make a little bit of space here, a little bit heavier, so you can journal on that. And you can of course journal on that, so there's no really places that you can't. So that's got a lot of gesso on that. I've just realised that I've put a lot on there. I'm just going to have to sit my chair up a little bit, I think. I don't know if I should do that because of that thing there. Maybe I'll just try and sit myself up a bit further. Right, that's a bit better. Now, so there's what I'm doing in general. Right, we're just putting that down. So I've got, everything's a little bit mixed up this morning. Messy about because we had a bit of an incident. I have some fabric here that I collected up. I did all this yesterday and then I couldn't see half the video, so I had to not put it up. I'll find this lace in a minute. I got it. Okay. Yeah, our air conditioner cord melted into the power plug, so we've had to have the nice man come out this morning and fixed it, so that was good. The thing itself is a little bit big for the power box. I don't know what the thing is, but anyway, he's going to come back and fix it. He's fixed it for the time being, so to last till Monday, or it'll last anyway, but we didn't want it just permanently in there, so anyway, so that's fixed, and that's good because it got really hot in here. So this is pieces of doily that I got, and there's old bits of braid on glaze lace or violet lace, whatever people want to call it. And I've got bits of strips that I've cut off these doilies here. Actually, that's not one of the bits that I want to use, but this is what I've been digging out. And I've got bits of lace. This is the trim off the doilies edge, okay? And this is a piece of really old piece of bedspread, really old piece of bedspread, and it's got its natural colour because it's been washed, but still that colour. So those look naturally old and grubby bits sort of looking. So anyway, I'm thinking now I'm going to be putting this here page up next to one of these. So if I was putting that in the book without wiping the gesso everywhere, I need something that's going to look really good over here on this page. Okay? Now, I'll knock a bit of this off, I think, if I can. A bit of it. Not a lot, but I've got a bit. Because it's drying really quick. And that's a good thing. So let me see, what do I need to put onto this one now? Here's the pieces that I was talking about. I've got that bit. I wanted to do this sort of in a style of very vintagey, if I can. I'm not, what's this one lady? She's gone back before that era. She's gone way back there. Where's some flower pictures here a minute ago? Flower pictures. So now, there's a box from them. Oh no, they're in this envelope. It's had it in my hand. You know how that goes, doesn't it? Now, I want to see what I want to put on this one. Right, so we could use a bit of fabric. But this is the other end off of this. Because I'm not a big fan of red, I chopped that off there. Here. No, not that bit. The other side. I had a while. There we go. Somebody's painted that on there. I'm not a big fan of that. I need to move this little box out of my way. Okay. That didn't go far, but anyhow. So, and I've got these bits here. I should probably be making a couple of tags too to put in them. I do like these flowers. I might do a tuck spot. What do you reckon on this side? So we're going to have it so it'll go with either page. It doesn't matter whether I'm going to be putting that in there and leaving it completely like so, or I'm going to put a tuck spot over in that side. I think I might do a tuck spot in that side. Rightio. Use a bit of fabric, a bit of lace, just bits and pieces so I can make it look interesting. Now, I do like that. That one. And we've got more though. We have more. Don't have to settle, do we? I've been through my things so many times trying to find the right bits and pieces for this. I'll just have I'll tear this out. I don't want to fussy cut it because I'm going to put it on the tack, I think. This is what we're looking at anyway. We don't know whether that'll happen or not, do we? With me. We just have to see what happens. Now, I want to put that there, I think. I want to put that there. But not yet. We're not going to do that. We want it to end up there eventually. Right. I do like them stamp bits. I want to keep those a while. Keep those stampy bits. A bit of paper that I haven't used for something yet. in here. This has got a little bits of writing through it, but that's okay because that's the idea of the thing, isn't it? These are nice bits. These are really thick too, these pages, so you're allowed to use a cutting thing as well. I do have a box here with other little flowers in it, but I want to make I think I'm going to use this bit that I've got here in my hand. I haven't even got it in my hand. I'm just going to tighten the lid on this gesso and put it over in the tail so it doesn't end badly. Sit it there. I'm thinking about doing a tiny bit of drawing, making doing some flowers myself. I'm thinking about that because I think that, but you look at all this, you see how old and dilapidated it is, but that's a good thing because it's actually, so I'm going to take that bit off there, I think. And that piece. My tuck spot behind here. And today, or yesterday, I've been using this old paper. Not because of the fact that I'm using old paper for the thing. I might move this off. I haven't cut anything with it yet though, have I? I'll just move it and I'll tear for a while. It's just because I can't find my brown one that I always use. And I don't know where it is. So this is sort of a green, probably a greeny, dark greeny, browny sort of colour, I suppose. It might be. I'd have to lift it up a tiny bit so you can see what I'm doing. It's easy to tell what I'm doing if I'm just putting a bit of stuff on a piece of paper. Okay, just stuff on a piece of paper. Right. Makes a big difference, doesn't it, to add that to it? It really does. Now, do I want that to be that big? No, I don't. I'm going to tear this down a bit. I'm going around here. There's going to be a lot of tearing in this one. It tears really good. It's really thick, but it tears really good. That's good. You need to do a few fun things, don't you, in these journals? I've got to think of something fun. What do you have to do with it? I have a lot of bits of fabric too that I bought. Oh, I forgot about that too. I've got some things down here at the side of my chair that I bought weeks back. I still haven't managed to get them into my room, which is a disaster. I have my own disaster. Give me a second, I'll see if I can find it. Just had to move them over because of here. Now I've got this Vinnie's in this bag. I'm allowed to use these things, am I? I just thought about that. So it cost me $2. What's in this bag here? Some of it's a bit weird. Look at that. I've got the nice bits and pieces of. Oh, and this is stiff stuff. Got that bit. Well, these are pretty. Look at this. Actually, look. What else have I got here? Oh, these papers out of the book that I forgot about those. Right. Now that's neat. I like that. We might have to do a bit of that. Something with that. A couple of these are really thick, and then I've got all these flowery ones, but I'm not going to use those. There's a grey piece. It's like a, yeah, so this is a good thing, isn't it? I've got that. Right. Oh, I've got blue. Pearly blue and that. I've got it all everywhere, haven't I? I should have put some of this into some, I didn't. I forgot all about it. So let's just have a bit of this gauzy stuff. We'll put some of this on in this particular place so we can find it. And let's get the scissors to put onto what I'm doing. Hey, I might move the camera. I think I might have done. Right, now. This one here is not so stiff, but it is a bit stiff. We'll have a bit of that. We can use a bit of this, can't we? And this, even if it is really dark, when you put it onto something in only one layer, it isn't going to be that dark, is it? Right. I'll just have a bit of that. I can go back and get more, can't I, if I need it, because I don't have too much stuff here in front of me. I'll be able to manage that. A bit of blue. A bit of pink, a bit of purple. There's a cream piece. Oh dear. I wonder why people get rid of this stuff, wouldn't you? Because I couldn't. Okay. Maybe they just want to make room. I'll just cut a bit of this off here. It's tragic, isn't it? But I'm going to... That's really nice, that. Got a good pile on it. That one, this white one's a bit stiffer than that one, but it's okay. We can use a bit of that later. I'm not going to worry about that too much now. I'm not timing this, and I should have been. Okay, so we've got really nice bits of lacy stuff here. Look, this is going to look cool. And a bit of this. Right. Okay. And blue. I like the blue. I did have blue, didn't I, in that lace? There was blue in that lace, wasn't there? What does that look like? Okay. I'm going to put a bit of this behind here. Sometimes people buy stuff and make things and then they don't need the rest of it anymore. And then they clear that out, and then they can do their next project, not like Sonya. It's okay. Right, now, this is my tuck spot. Now, it's not going to work very good if I've got this blue wiry stuff coming over the side. You're not going to be able to tuck it down in there because it's going to get caught on the wire, isn't it? Wire. It is stiff, it's not wire. Okay. Now that's the part that I'm going to put in there, isn't it? This is what I'm using. It is. Let's look. Give me the pages. Give me a page. Let's see where that goes. That's going to go there, I'd imagine. And I think that might go there. Right. I'm going to leave that bit hanging out the side because I just want to. Now I'm going to add glue to here. I just use this ordinary craft. Am I putting this on? No, this will do. This is the right way. I'm just using this ordinary craft glue. It is good. It's for everything. It's non-toxic. Glues everything. So I don't mind if I have a bit of something hanging over the side there. That won't matter. And I'm going to put this on here. I'll show you how I did one of the pockets next because I want to make one of them pockets. So I'll do a pocket in a minute. Should have enough time to do a pocket. And then I need to try a few different sort of techniques, you know, for doing, I'll cut that up there nicely and that can go over the edge if it wants to. I'll put that on the edge of there. everything that I'm using is completely put the glue there, look at me. Righto. We'll fix that. We'll glue this to it. Okay. I'll put a piece of paper over it. So, wrong side, Sonya. That was the wrong side, wasn't it? It's okay. Everybody panic. It's alright. It's going over this side, isn't it? This side here. And across the bottom, of course. But it's going to go this side. I should have remembered that because I had that there. The blue where it overlapped a bit, see, didn't I? That gauzy stuff. Right. Now, we need a little something on there, don't we? Still. We'll have to do some little embellishments. I haven't thought about that yet. But I'm going to do some. Just don't know what I will put there. I'm going to show you that page that I did for the centre. This one here is pretty easy. This is, so is the other one. This is just a piece of paper and I've just glued it here and here, and then I put it to the centre so it can be a little tuck spot place. So you've got a tuck spot there, and now you've got this here part, and I still will be needing to do a little bit more something on there somewhere, so I'm not going to leave that now. Let me see, we need another page for, I'm going to do this one here and show you how it's done. This one here, it's easy enough, but sometimes if you see something done, it's a lot easier, you know, when you go to do it. You can get it a bit, you know. Right, here you go. Now let me see, we need a piece here that I've already cut out. Where are we? Goes in there. I have the pages here somewhere, didn't I? I showed them to you before. Here they are. So I'm going to use one of these here. It doesn't need a reinforcing one, this, but I'll put it on there anyway because I want to do another one. Those pocket ones, I reckon. Don't you think? Maybe I'll try the theory of... I'm going to put that on there. Use the heavier page. No, we'll just do what I'm doing here because otherwise I'm going to get that and cut it and everything, and it'll be not exciting for anybody to watch, will it? So we need a piece of this, and we're going to gesso this really quickly. You don't have to, it's got a lot of space on it anyway, but I'm just going to put a little tiny bit, eh? Just a little bit, because for it to go with the rest of the book. So most of the pages will have gesso on them, I'd say, because it needs to go with the rest of the book. I thought I'm going to do a bit more textural thing, you know, with a bit of dabbing today. Bit of dabbing. Actually, I think I glued the other thing on first, the other inside paper before I did the dabbing. I think I did. Well, I can get it and fold it anyway while we're waiting for this to dry, because it shouldn't take that long. I'll put a bit of colour through it later. I get game. I go further along in the book. It could change immensely. Because the things do, you, so you don't know if it's all for me, at any rate. Some people can put something down and say, that's it, I've done it. But I just don't have that ability for the time being. I don't. So that's that. Very lightly dabbed a bit. Okay. I'll put that down there. Okay. Now you need a square of paper. I'm going to use this. I'm thinking I am. I hope it's not too... This came out of an antique book that I got. And it's got pictures and ads and things on it. I've just tore out a few pages. And I threw it away because I'm still collecting up stuff now. Got enough stuff. I'm not sick of it, but I'm going to start going through it and just getting what I want and rid of the rest of it. So they've got kangaroos and stuff on there. I don't know. Should be alright to use this. Really old pieces. Seems like it's not a bad piece of paper though. That's what you want, something that's pretty good. Right, now I'm going to get a square. Going to make a square. Put that in a minute. It's nearly dry. I'm working in very limited space here. I'm going to make a square that size. And that size will be, I do not want it to be I don't mind if it's torn because I'm going to make it torn. So torn is what we're going for. We're going for torn. Torn look. There we go. And then go around here. This says it's 1998. So it's only, I don't know, 21 years ago or something. 22 now. Sorry. Oh dear. Pay attention to what you're doing, Sonia. So I'm tearing this rough, as you can see. Now if you want to, you could put two pieces of paper together. And maybe, I'm thinking I should have did that, but because it's only, it's going to be folded over anyway, it still will be. Right, so what I'm going to do now is just fold this in. Very, very higgledy-piggledy, so I don't think I've ever made anything. It wasn't all lined up before in my life. Purposely. I'm just doing this, because I wanted it to look, something. Old, a bit junky or something. Righto. There you go, look. So I've done that, and that's it. That's going to be my pockets. And if you watch anybody else make that, I'm sure they've done a bit better job, but this is what we're aiming for, okay? It's something like that, so I can put my bits and pieces in. You might think it looks a bit daggy, but it's it is the way it is, I suppose. I'm going to put some ink on that. Some ink and maybe some gesso first. Maybe some gesso first. Might be a good idea if I fasten it down. What do you reckon? No, because then I won't be able. I'm thinking about sticking them down. So I'll just put some ink around the edge of it first, so I can stick that down. Because that'll make it a bit more solid, won't it? Very rough bit of work here is this. I don't know whether to make it look like it's old or just very well destroyed. Very well destroyed. I want to try some of those different techniques that people do. You stick your sticky tape on there and pull it off and make it look like there was sticky tape stuck to it for a long time. And things like that. So I must try some of those before I go too much further with this. Okay. I'm going to stick this down. You don't have to, you could leave it open if you want to write on it. If you put some lined paper in under them parts. But I'm not going to because I just want to put this on here. And hopefully it'll look alright when we're finished. Lots of glue. Okay. Now that's definitely skew with, but it doesn't matter if it is. I'm going to stick that down on the top and the bottom. Actually, I could go across here too. Look, I'm going to go across here with the glue from one side to the other. Then I'm just going to go up here because I can do the middle bit will be stitched down when I'm putting it into the book. I don't have to worry about that. We'll have it stitched down. Let me see if we've got that straight. So we've got pockets. Now I'm looking at doing something a bit more interesting on this. I think what I can see. I can do a bit more of something interesting. But first of all, I want to cover over the really darker areas here. I don't want that to be visible of what I'm going to do. I don't. You can't see that that's what I've done. It doesn't matter. It can look a lot different from what it does when I've finished it, I suppose. Not going to be at all like it started. As I said, as long as I don't go too far. As long as you don't go too far. Righto, so we dabbed a bit of that on there. Now, what have I got here? I'm thinking I'd like to put on that. A bit of this. This will look good. This will cover up the whole business. There won't be anything. I should have put this on before, shouldn't I? Because this is what I'm thinking I want to do. Put this lace on that. What do you reckon? I think that'll work. I've got that one done. That'll look good. I'm going with the lace, aren't I? But that's okay. It's all nice. It's all pretty. So, get that on there. I don't know what the time, how long I've been on here for. Wish I had timed this. Keep forgetting to do that. Now I need another piece to put on here. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm making that obvious, I'm sure. You know what? I'm just going to leave that to start with because on there I want to put something else. I can find something else. Need to fussy cut something. These all ended up the same. Got to do something different. I have to do something different. I'll need 4 little flowers, won't I, if I want to do 4 of them. Well, the idea of the book was to make it florally pictures. Have some nice florally pictures on there. I'll probably put that on there, or a stamp or something. That'll be alright. I suppose you could use stamps there. They're up shop things that I have gained at the op shops. These are all cut out pictures that I've got here. I'm fishing around in. That I've already put brown on that because I was going to use it on something else and I changed my mind. Do that, you know, you can change your mind. Oh, look at that, isn't that pretty? Oh, I'll take that one back. So when I put lace under all of them, I might be able to put flowers on all of them. And then I would probably eliminate that one. But I do need green on it, don't I? I need some greenery. I do love to put a bit of greenery on. That's a nice one. That came out off a piece of, what's that stuff? Decoupage. There's some leaves. What have I got here? It's just a strawberry thing. Sorry, I'm here fishing in this and not showing you what I'm doing. I need another one of them flowers, don't I? That's our big one. I can cut that down though. You can do that. And cut them back. So, I'm only going to be doing one at the moment, only because I've only got one thing done so far. So let's say if we put a bit of a bit of leaf beyond it. Leaf. Okay. Cut this off here. That's not too big for the thing. Leaves. No, right, maybe. I have to find some more of these. I'm going to run out. On somewhere they will be where I'll cut them off. You can't even see what I'm doing here. Hey, look at that. That's what I'm doing. Right, I like it. We'll put that on there. I was going to ink it. I'm going to leave that for a minute. See what happens, because I don't want it to be too white or too dark against the other. I hope where I put this is going to be in the right place for when I put this on. Isn't that right? Might work. I'll find some different ideas. I'm stuck with the same things, but you can have one in each signature, can't you? So I've got, that'll be 3 pockets. Well, 2 lots of pockets so far that I've made. There's your pocket there, going that way. And then I'm going to cut this back there, cut this down a bit. Take it back down to there. So you cut that out there, like so. Make sure it's small enough. Flowers are good for doing this, hey, look, because they let you. Because they got all them petals on, you can... That worked well, I think. Right. Now, I'm going to put lace under these. Maybe a bit of green on that one. And a bit of green on this one. And then I'm going to need to find something for that one. And then I'm going to put a bit of gesso on top of that. Just so it's not too... I don't know. I'm going to dull it down a bit with the gesso. And that down, you can took it back too far. Where are we? There you go. So I'm going to be doing that with the rest of those. Okay, so maybe that's enough for this video, the time being. So that's how you make your pockets and whatever. And use a bit of bits and pieces for the... I'll have to sit here and finish this, and then I'll be back on here later on sometime soon, I hope, some weather permitting, and we'll do some more. Okay, so thank you everybody for watching, and we'll talk to you later. Bye bye.